Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of Blood, Dust and Desert. I am Icon and today we're going to fetch ourselves some new solutions for the food, aka hydroponics, and I'm going to work towards a throne room so Jane doesn't need to be that unhappy anymore, and I hope the whole food problematic will get solved as well. And between that, we're going to try to put up some defenses. So there's a lot of things to do at the same time. I just hope that we're not going to kill another person accidentally this episode, because we would be down to 3 if that might be the case. So if you like this series, check out my channel. You'll find plenty of other Rimworld content there, as well paired with other strategy and building themed games. Maybe you'll find something you'll like there. I would be super happy if you leave a subscription there. You won't miss any future content then. So for today, we're having a quite hard task at hand. The situation in the colony is quite grim, because overall, if I look at that readout, it's straight out horrible, but there's a really huge field of potatoes going ready for harvest the moment we're talking, so that's not really the problem here. What I'm doing with those corpses, I'm going to cremate them. I mean, sure, considering the situation, cannibalism would be an option. That's not too bad to begin with, because honestly spoken, these guys are having a lot of food available. The human leather is worth a ton, but we're not like that. I made up my mind with this run like we're civil people. Usually I make that decision before I start a game, if I eat people or not. This series is not including eating people, I'm sorry. You have to look up other series for that. Pretty sure that I'm also able to manage the situation without eating those people. There's a lot of potatoes now getting ready, and we should be fine for a while. And until then, I think there will be a while longer. This will be lasting a while longer that I need to buy in some foods. So this is going to be the throne room to be, because I just don't have the capacity right now to accommodate a large-scale farming operation like that, because the flooring is quite limited, and the power is quite limited, because once I get more sun lamps, I think everything will be fine. But until then, there's just not too much breathing room for that. So I'm just checking out how things are distributed right now. So crafting falls down to Jane. Jane's sleeping right now. Why is Jane sleeping at that time of the day? I guess because of the fight. We got that raid at the end of the last episode, so Flaze is doing some serious art here. That's good. With art, I think I can buy some more food quite easily, and seeing how much mountain area I have available on this map, it's going to get a lot easier to gain my money. The colony these people were living before was just sitting in a flat land, and resource-wise, after a few years, we drained that spot quite completely. So this woman treats her infection herself. Wow, Amanda is just such a tough nut. I just hope she doesn't go crazy now. Okay. So, one bed left. That's good. So, we have new lovebirds here, Jackboot and Amanda. Quite happy to see that. Ah, look at all those potatoes. Oh, man. This is the first sign of growth and real... how should I call it? Prosperity here, since we arrived at this place, because honestly, extreme desert is one of the hardest biomes I've played so far. Like, the complete lack of fauna is, and flora, basically. You don't have any fauna or flora on this map. Anything I see here is created by me. Most of the time you can just hope for some crazy animal migration sometimes that just brings you larger amounts of meat. But if that doesn't happen, you're just having no food. End of the discussion. So Jane is not crafting anything because she's very busy with the plants so far. And Amanda is not available for the work because she's just curing away on that infection, but it's going a good way. I toggled down the medicine usage to herbal medicine because I don't think we're needing the industrial tech medicine anymore here. So, alright. Jane is relaxing some, but now back to the potato harvest. So all this farming, all this large-scale farming is a lot of work to do. So just hope that Amanda is available soon again. But, well, she's already immune. I'm going to leave her a little bit longer in the bed, mainly because I want to make sure she's not going to have another breakdown. She's having so many wounds, so, don't know. Don't want to provoke another mental breakdown here unnecessarily. Jane is just getting things done nicely. There we go. Alright. Guarding Krovolov. So, guard a guy for 12 days. I don't know. I mean, sure, some royal favor would come in handy, but I don't know. I don't feel like I'm in the position to accommodate a prisoner for a longer time. And Amanda is in the days. It was just so expectable. Alright. I'm pretty surprised that okay, need material for simple meals. I only allowed meat? Why? Okay, so we're allowing everything. But for the time being, I'm going to let Flays do whatever he wants to do. It's okay for me. So, who's left for construction? Jackboot. Okay. I'm well aware of the fact that we're not having enough. Oh, Amanda needs a meditation spot, not Jane. Yeah, that was that little mishappening there. I accidentally gave the skills that were meant for Jane when she went acolyte to Amanda. So I was super tired that evening trying to record an episode, and I was like, when I installed the Silinks all into the wrong colonist, I turned off the game and decided today I'm too tired to record. But that's the story how Amanda got her Silink skills. So it's not that terrible. She can use them, and it's no problem at all. Alright, so Meditation Throne is, wow, not even having any stone blocks right now. Yikes. Okay. Alright, so Flays is doing the good job and cooking us some food. The workplace efficiency here is rather horrible at the time, so let's do something about that. Alrighty. Bit of a long-term, more of a long-term goal, but it'll all make sense in a moment. So the stone blocks are there. Now I can finally put up a throne made out of that stuff, which I forgot to look up the pronunciation again. So, always the same with me, I know. So I don't need to cook forever. I need to cook until we have 2 meals per person. That's okay. 2 meals per person are pretty much everything you need. And what about the gunnery? We're fine, okay. I love how well equipped these people are. I even have a sniper rifle if the need would arise to sniper away something. So nice. So, major break risk for a jackboot. Oh, what a pity. Where's the steel though? Seriously, I need some fresh steel. Some fresh and tasty steel, please. And also, can we please get rid of all those dead people? I don't have any mining spot in the close vicinity for steel. Sheesh. I didn't expect that. Ember. But we can't build anything out of ember. So, wait, what? There's no sign, no trace of steel anywhere so far. So this, deconstruction job here. Ah, there's some. Okay. Is there nothing closer to my colony? What a shame. I mean, I remember there was this one deposit here, but I didn't expect the situation to be that dire. Alright, whatever. So under these circumstances, I'm going to mine out only a low amount of those, because I don't want to put too much strain on the logistics here. Because if I look at that, there's already a lot of no, not that. I want to haul a lot of logistics to be done. Like, let alone all those potatoes need to be hauled into the freezer in time. I mean, it's not super important, but I really like it when my food is just where it's meant to be. So we got some Heliodor chunks. Nice. Alright, so the potato harvest is coming in nicely. Starting to be worried that I can't get it all into the freezer, but that's nonsense. It'll fit nicely. Alright. Amanda is still dazed? I mean, how long is she dazed? Sometimes that can take a really, really long time. But I didn't expect that much. I mean, she dazed away basically the whole potato harvest, which is bad because I would need to re-sow that stuff as soon as possible, but whatever. Hey, welcome back among us, Amanda. It's so nice to have you with us again. So Jane will need a fully floored bedroom first, so how about that? I mean, nah. Oh, I did it wrong. Or, well, it's not exactly wrong, but it would have been a lot easier if I would have started with making her bedroom super nice for her. Oh, first wood. And then go for the throne room. That was a little bit of a rash decision from me here, because now I'm not really able to do both things at the same time, but okay. So Jane gets that stuff done, but honestly, please, we need those potatoes resown as quick as possible. Go, Amanda. I don't care if you're tired. Oh well, maybe I do care, but I just want her to get started with that job, because it's so important we're getting that done. But I mean, at the same time, Jane's doing also important work here, so there's just a lot of work to be done here. So I'm not sure if I'm going to need those hydroponics right now that much, because we're only 4 people now. So possibly that's not even necessary anymore. There we go. So it's a little bit of a unfortunate situation, but it's getting better. Here we go. Amanda's finally up and running again. That's awesome. Alright, next up is the need for a double bed, but with this amount of wood available, I'm even able to afford it. 85 wood sounds like a lot. It is a lot in my situation, but it is a lot I can't afford. Ha! I love it. And is that stupid donkey eating my heal roots? Oh, come on, donkey. Do I really need to put up an area that excludes the heal roots because you prefer that stuff over the potatoes? Cursed animals. Alright, there we go. And I'm going to uninstall that one here. And we're going to wait until... that's just fine. Okay, so Jane is now no longer unhappy because of that. Let's start cutting Lurzelite blocks again. And I want to have a Lurzelite throne because I don't want to use that dark green tone everywhere in the throne room. So, but most importantly, I want to make sure that the harvest is getting at the new harvest is getting on the fields, or you know, the new potatoes are getting sown out. I don't declare a new work order before the new potatoes are on the field, because this looks like a nice surplus of food, but in fact it's okay. It's okay, and I'm concerned that it's not going to be enough. But at the same time, one good thing about all this, we're only 4 people and a donkey now, so our food consumption has become quite low. So if I'm lucky, I even get to make pemmican out of that stuff at some point. Although for pemmican production, I would need meat, some source of meat. But whatever. An overproduction of food is always a good thing in this biome. So, the people from Witherus are coming. Alright. They're going to buy my new sculpture. Oh, wow. It's looking like a... Oh, I've never seen that one. Looking like a Easter Island head. So, on this piece is a depiction of Cambiar Komaro being harmed by Jane with cold efficiency. So, now, come on. It's another one of those killing things. Nah, we're going to sell that. So let's trade with Patrick and see what he has for sale. Dromedaries. Oh man, I do really think about that. I do really think to do that. I think about doing that. But I mean, I'm not having the money anyways, but I could lay in some potatoes for that. So a pair of dromedaries. No, dromedaries are very simple animals, and their heaviest downside is that they're just dumb. Like if you look at this here, they're only having a simple trainability, and no. If I want to have some animals here, I want to have some effective animals here, and that one donkey is enough. I would like to have another donkey or a horse, like very efficient animals that are worth the food that they're demanding. So 100 units of cloth, that's something I want to have. I'm going to sell off the Thrumbo for raw. Normally I don't do that, but we are not in a normal situation here. So I'm going to buy 12 more components. Sadly, they're not selling any medicine. That would be super awesome if they would, but well, you're not that lucky every time. And apart from that, I want to have as much steel as possible for my money. There we go. Alright, so the cloth is really nice. Uranium ore meteorite, awesome. The cloth is really nice because it gives me the option to build a new and more valuable recreation item, because now I have wood and cloth, and that opens up a billiards table, for example, or a poker table. I think I'm going for a billiards table though, because I have the materials, and but we're going to make it out of green schist. Just don't know. In German that stuff is Schiefer, okay? Don't know. We would call it Grünschiefer. That's what we would say, but So, there goes Mental Breakdown Simulator again. Okay. Well, sadly, I'm not getting done the work quickly enough to avoid that. So, it'll all pass. It'll all pass. The new billiards table will be a good step into that direction, and going to try to keep my people a little bit less insane. So let's cut one more of those things. Let's send Flays to cut one of those stones. Exactly one, not two, not three, just one. Because that's going to be exactly the amount of that stone I need to build the billiards table with. And as soon as the meals are up, I'm going to build that throne room for Jane, because it's really, really important to me that I still need more than that. Oh man, 125. Okay. Didn't expect it to be that costly, but well. Flays is going to bed anyways, I'd say. Well, well. With Jackboot being in another mental breakdown, well, everything takes a little bit longer again, and again. Well, the sweaty debuff is just also a problem, because they might be having those clothings to live through that heat, but well, it's still uncomfortable as hell to live here. So. Ah, there goes the Psychic Soothe. Awesome. 50% of my colony are now a little bit happier. Nice. But those saguaro cactus cacti are coming in really, really handy. So let's check out what Jane's throne room will need. So we're going to need 2 braziers, 2 lit braziers. Apart from that, nothing else. No work facilities allowed, no beds allowed. Alright. So let's brazier that. Oh yeah, we're going to make them out of Heliodor. Oh, I don't have enough units of that. Too bad. But certainly considering to produce them out of a fine material. Who's my miner actually? Jane. Okay. But Jane's busy with all the farming. I see. But we are at least stable right now. That's some really nice thing to notice, that this colony is now at a stable point. Having enough food. It looks like the food supply is going to be sufficient. I even have a resupply, or no, a option of doing more food than I'm doing right now, or producing. It's a better word. So yeah, the only thing necessary now will be to lay out some power conduits and start crafting my defenses. But before I think about that, I want to get other things done before that. All right, so let's bring up more turrets, I'd say. So I'm going to have I'm wanting some more turrets on this front here. So let's make that happen. I mean, I have so many of those. Brought them all from my old base. It's always good to have 2 points of defense, especially if since my colony is composed like it is. So Flace started to prefer the work on the billiards table first. I don't care. It's as a matter of fact, Jane is losing her mind way less often than the other people, so. Oh, we still have no table to eat at. No wonder that there's madness and everything out there. That's I'm really having a pretty harsh resource shortness here in this. Wait a sec, there is a table. Why are you not eating at a table if there is a table? Cursed colonists, but whatever. Can't help them if they don't use the tables that I give them. Alright. So... Shelter for friends. So, these guys from Witherus want me to host 2 people for 7 days. We will get goodwill if we keep their average mood above 50%. Okay, yeah, well, how about no? Can barely accommodate myself, so I'm not going to do these quests. That's so sad because I love to do those quests, but seriously, I don't see the capacity here on my colony to do such things. I just need to get a stable foothold for my own place before I start playing hospitality here, because I'm not even having a room for those guys, as a matter of fact, so... Oh well. The billiards table would have been built out of wood way quicker, by the way. It's a really nasty thing to notice. So, the sledgehammer men are coming again, so let's greet them accordingly. I don't have any good good farmers anymore, so that's really a kick for me. So I want to have the sniper rifle on this situation with me. Let's check. Can I just flat out pick it up and have it on Flays? Awesome. So I want to equip that, and I want to pick up the assault rifle for him. Okay, so now he has that in the inventory. Nice. So I just want to make sure that I'm trying to pluck out 1 or 2 of these guys out of a fair distance, because they're having grenades, and you know, when there's grenades, there's the anger of losing somebody or something of your body is not far away. It's just a story of with grenades. And sniper rifles are just awesome if your enemies are foolish enough to try to prepare their attacks. Boom, there goes a nasty torso shot for Williams. This guy is now pretty deado. Like, it took 50% of his HP with 1 shot, and he's a lousy shot as well, so... We're going to bring the other guys up front here too. Want to make use of those assault rifles. The chunks will give me nice cover here. We're really well equipped there, so there it goes. Okay, their high range person is now already taken out, so now I can just safely pelt away on the rest of those people. Oh man. So many unfortunate incapabilities. Oh, wait a sec. Social, intellectual, artistic. I'm going to capture that guy. Honestly, 4 prisoners. And I'm pretty confident that I'm not going to need Jane's help on this fight here. But one thing's very, very important, and that's... Oh, well, I can't do that yet. So, let's get the assault rifle on Flays, because I feel like the time for these weapons is now over. Alright, so they're now beginning their assault. Ha. Well. Just gotta make sure that we're taking down Latch before any grenades get flung. Alright. So there's a Chad running for Amanda. Run away, it's a Chad. Alright, so there we go. Let's capture Williams, and the rest of them are already fleeing. I assumed as much. So, you see? Chad was high on Goju's. That's what Chad does. So, let's be happy with that one. And I hope I'm going to be able to capture Williams into my colony. Because now that I think about it more closely, being incapable of social, art, and intellectual, that's kind of like quite lucky, because these abilities, you're not going to be the worst person for your colony if you don't have those skills. Nice. And no scratch on anybody here. That's the best part about that. So I really love sniper rifles for jobs like these. I mean, I got a little bit lucky here as well. So, you know what? Let's check it out first. Yeah, this guy's recruitable. So he's going to get 1 treatment of the wonderful Glidworld med. Or maybe 2, I don't know. 4! No. Okay, maybe no Glidworld meds, just herbal meds, because you know, not going for 4 treatments of that stuff. That's just way too costly for that. Good lord. Medical emergency. Yeah, I know. So one thing I'm going to need now is a cooler, because I'm absolutely sure that this poor sod is not able to withstand the heat inside here. So 37 degrees, let's check it out. Oh, he's well, that's a night temperature, so don't think that will be enough. Alright, so let's send Jane for a mining job that had to be done a while ago. And I'm really happy, because I feel like if I manage to hire that guy, having everything I need. Look there! There's a tortoise! Even considering to tame that stupid beast, to slaughter it, to have more meat out of that. You know what? We're going to do that. Because nowadays, if you tame animals, you get 50% more meat out of them. And in my situation, that does mean something. So let's check it out. Do I have a wardening person? Yes, I do. Alright, so let's work on the overwall cooler ASAP. And I think I don't have any power connected, don't I? Nah. So this whole facility doesn't have any power yet, which is kind of a shame, but well, I can't understand how it came to that. And okay, Flays had to go for the long haul here for that steel. I don't know why, because there was plenty of that stuff lying around. But I don't care, as long as he does what he has to do. Alright, so getting those power conduits done real quickly, because I just want to have air conditioning in here as quick as possible. So the other things here are not that important. My other colonists are all well equipped to face extreme temperatures, but not so much poor Williams, so just wanted to make sure he's fine. That's the kind of person I am, being nice even to my prisoners. So the stone thrones are really long-term building projects. I was well aware of that before I started, so it's okay for me. Williams goes berserk. Oh no, don't do that. We keep always killing people when they go berserk. Come on. So I'm going to melee attack this guy here to make sure he's not going to get killed. If Flays now kills him, I can't change it. But Flays is tough, so chances are he's not going to take too much damage out of that. I hope, at least. Yeah, so tough luck. Just really, really tough luck. Good thing I didn't give him some any good medicine. So I'm going to build a grave for this guy, mainly because I feel like I owe him. I feel like I owe him. Alright, or, well, maybe not. One of my other colonists decided that he has to rot with the others. And Since there are so many other things to which need to get done, I'm not taking the argument here. Nice overall. A little bit sad about Williams though. I mean, I even tried to lower the chances of him dying there, but you know, sometimes it's just bad luck. No, not the desert tortoise. I wanted to tame you. Come on. Oh well, we're going to eat it anyways. Like, in this episode, my storyteller seems to try to do whatever she can to cross out my plans here. Yeah, okay, jackboot, you're allowed to have some meal, but you're going to finish that thing. It's only 100 units of work left, and it's not too much necessary time there. Wonderful. Excellent quality, making the recreation power really good. That lets your people finish the recreational activity there a lot quicker. That means you're not going to have a long recreation time. That's good because people are wasting time while they're recreating, basically. The quicker they are happy, the quicker they're going to be available for your work again. That's just how it works with the work. Alright, so cocoa plants are 50% done. Yeah, cocoa trees are long growers, but they're so much worth the pain. Same goes for my saguaro plantation here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it up like that, because it's just a pretty high amount of work, and those saguaros are growing damn quick. But at the same time, I think it's it has a lot to do with my plant skills being just a little bit low. And while we're at the topic of low, the time is also running low, friends. We're going to find an end of this episode at this point, sadly. But it is one hell of a ride. I really enjoy this series a lot. I thank you so much for watching. If you're still around here, please know that you are an awesome person to me. And yeah, I just hope you're coming back for episode 4, and episode 4 will be all about going for more outside contact. I want to earn money. I want to get more colonists, and these are all things we only get if we stroll around a little bit and do things outside of the colony. All right, so there's the meditation throne. Let's set an owner to Jane. Of course, we need a second one for Flays, but that's not that important. So the throne room now is undignified, but it is a start. So, my friends, see you next time. Have a nice time until then, and goodbye.